What's up, people? It is Moose TJ here, and I'm bringing you my first video on this YouTube channel. And I want to thank anybody just right off the bat who does come to this channel and enjoys just anything that I do here, as far as videos go or anything like that are going to be coming out. I am going to try to do daily uploads. I might miss a day or two because I am in college at this time. But today I have a nuclear gameplay with the XR-2 auto rifle. I guess it's a burst rifle actually, but you can just hold down the trigger, which is kind of nice actually. I've been using the M8 since probably like the last couple days actually since I got this gameplay, mainly because I was kind of like, oh well, kind of maxed out the XR2 and everything, didn't really need to keep doing that. And yeah, so kind of been switching weapons. I mainly do snipe other than doing this kind of red gunning stuff. So I'll probably have some sniper gameplays. I have like a sniper TDM gameplay I think I'm going to do tomorrow. And I'm also working on an episode. So those are some of the stuff that's going to be coming up quite recently or very soon, for you guys to be able to watch. This isn't like a live gameplay, obviously. I'm going to mainly do kind of like a mix between live gameplays and pre-recorded stuff for commentaries. Just because I like to have a variety of stuff. I don't want to just do like live comms or cut comms or you know, live clips and fails, and I don't want to just do one thing. I want to do lots of things here, so that way we'll have a good variety of stuff on my channel. So basically another thing I wanted to say here is if you do subscribe and stuff like that, let me know like what kind of videos you're looking for and what you'd want to see from my channel, just because I am open to doing other games other than Call of Duty. In fact, I'm planning on doing that. I'm planning on doing a playthrough of Halo with one of my friends, and also some 360 games that I used to play and some stuff like that. So I'm going to do some playthroughs, but mainly I do play Call of Duty, so that's what my main game will be. And I'm also thinking about starting up live streaming. I do need to get like a better computer before I do that, I think. But I might just, you know, I might do what I can with what I have right now. And like the reason I don't have like a webcam is because I can't record and do the webcam at the same time for some reason. Like it lags too much, which really sucks because for some reason I know people really like that kind of stuff, especially for like live gameplay compilations and, you know, clips and fails and all that. It's kind of nice to have that extra, you know, visual for the reactions. So I kind of wish I did have that. But I'm really excited to be starting this new YouTube. I have done YouTube before with other channels. The problem was life kind of got to me when I first started college and before, and I always just kind of got rid of my YouTube channels during weird times and times of stress, and I'm just not going to do that this time. I'm going to try to stick with it. And before I was my gamer tag was like iCross, and then I also had like an Ocross account. When my iCross account for some reason got like all screwed up with Xbox Live, like I couldn't renew my subscription for like almost a whole year, so I ended up having to make like a new gamer tag and everything. So that's a long story, but yeah, I still have that channel up and all the YouTube videos on it. I mean, if you want to go look it up, you can. There's really not that great of videos. Oh my god, forgot to fucking turn my phone off. That's real cool, man. And so yeah, anyway, this nuclear gameplay, I know it's a little bit campy, but at the same time, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, you can't just really run in all head first. I kind of want to talk about the class I was using. I was using the XR2, as you can obviously see. And as you can see, I have like the ELO sight, and I think I had quick draw and FMJ and high caliber. I'm not 100% sure what I had on there, but I did have perks, or not perks, but I had attachments that did make it a lot easier. As you can see, I just kind of ran away from that engagement, which was just kind of, I don't know, that's something that I think you have to do, especially if you're going to get these nuclear gameplays, is you got to play really smart. Kind of like I held onto my Wraith here instead of using it this round, just because I wanted to use it the next round, I think. But I really like the fact that you can get a one burst with this gun. It makes it really, really powerful. Kind of overpowered, to be honest. I think they might need to nerf it, even though, you know, I know some people are going to hate me for saying that. Nerfing weapons is kind of something that I don't understand why they do it. Like, I understand if it's like really overpowered, you know, why they buff some guns. Like I think with the VMP they added like a bunch of recoil to it, but in my personal opinion, I don't think it's any worse than it was before. I mean, it's just as good, and it's one of my favorite SMGs. With this gun, I remember, I think when the game first came out, it wasn't as good as it was now. And now I think the gun just shreds. And playing both with the M8 and the XR-2 now, kind of comparing them as burst rifles, I would actually say my favorite is the XR-2. I did hit a clip with my M8 because I am gonna do kind of both sniper clips and ray gun clips and just that kind of stuff in general, like specialist clips and everything. I'm not gonna really discriminate between the two. And I haven't really hit a clip with the XR2 yet as far as like a quad feed or a 5-man or anything like that. I think I had a couple splits, but I never saved them, which I should save the splits and just use them for, I don't know, like fails and funnies or some shit like that. I don't know. But I think I'm going to get the nuclear right here. And I actually die right after I get the nuclear, which kind of pisses me off because I wanted to get, I think it's like a, what is it, the unstoppable medals. I wanted to get some of those, but oh well, that's all good. As you can see, I'm just kind of camping around this area, which, oh, it's kind of cringy what I was doing. I'm only using this gameplay because it was nuclear. If this wouldn't have been a nuclear, there's no way I would have used this gameplay. Mainly because of how, like, I don't know, I was playing so safe, which is something you really shouldn't do. I mean, you should just play like normal and just kind of not worry about getting a nuclear. But I was so freaking close at this point that I couldn't help but just like really try. And right there is where I get it. It's gonna take a second for it to pop up. See, I died right away. I'm going 30-1, and I actually ended up dying. Like the rest of the game, I just did so horrible. And it's kind of sad that I did as horrible as I did for the rest of the game. And I don't really go into it too much because I'm not going to show the rest of the gameplay. I ended up like 63-17 or something. So I ended up just dying a shit ton right after this. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you for coming here, checking out my channel, especially with it being my first video. And if you do subscribe, freaking awesome. If you don't, hey, just look out for more videos from me and maybe see if you can enjoy those and what you think. Really, just let's make it a great thing here and freaking peace out, yo.